This is a video response to Wufwufwufwuf, who wanted to know, what is it like to meet Led Zeppelin? Okay, well, they came to Macon in 1970. It was April 19th. I was 16 years old. Jimmy Page, John Bonham, Robert Plant. Plant and Bonham would have been 22 and Page would have been 26. And I was there to do a job to bring on the band. Generally what my job entailed was I would go to the management of the venue and ask, is there anything you need me to announce or anything I need to say before I bring on the band? Usually they say no. Then you go to the manager of the group and you say, is there any particular way, is there any phrasing I should use, anything you need me to promote before the band comes on? Usually they say no. So then about this time the limousine pulls in and out gets Jimmy Page, John Bonham, and Robert Plant. And we meet. They were very, very nice. It was a nice, pleasant conversation. We were on the way to their dressing room, and they were kind of laughing because they said, "You're kind of young." You know, I said, "Well, you know, you guys have been playing since you were my age." You know, so they said, "Oh, good point." And so they asked about me and about where I worked. And I said, "I'm at WNEX. We're the rock station in town. We play all your stuff." And that's when Jimmy Page said, "Well, now we got an album coming out in the fall, and I hope you'll play the album." That album, ladies and gentlemen, was going to be this, with Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog, Misty Mountain Hop. Yeah, epic. So I made that promise, and by God, we played it. we played it a lot. Great music, and I had a really positive experience with it. But you have to understand that, you know, you're not really there to get to know the band. It's not like you're doing an interview. You're there to get the crowd ready. And I got to tell you, though, when you have 6,000 people in a venue and a wave of cheers and screams and yells, it's different than when you're sitting in the audience and you're part of those screaming. When you're on stage and you hear that, it's amazing. It's really amazing. And I'm happy I can die by having heard that at least a few times in my life. And they put on a great concert. Bonham did a drum solo that just drove people insane. Page and Plant left the concert and left to go backstage. And half an hour later, when this guy was just driving people mad, I mean, people they loved it. They came back on and they kept playing. They loved the Macon audience, and they gave us extra special care. It was a great thing. Thank you so much for asking your question, and we'll see you soon.